McLaren chief stayed away during Lando Norris T0 Red Bull swap deal talks. McLaren technical director James Key has revealed he declined to get involved when Red Bull were trying to prize Lando Norris away from the team. Having served in the same role since 2012 at Red Bull's junior team Toro Rosso, it was announced in July 2018 that Key would move to McLaren and take up that same position. Following 6 months of gardening leave, Key made his move, which coincided with reports that Helmut Marko, who oversees Red Bull's driver development program, was seeking to sign Norris. Speculation was rife that Key could have made his switch earlier if the young protégé went the other way. At the time Norris, now 22, was already being billed as a future star of the sport. And with Max Verstappen already cemented as a senior driver, there was potential for Red Bull to boast a pairing with unrivaled potential in F1. However, the move never took place, with the British driver instead opting to stay at McLaren, having come through their own development program. And speaking on the Beyond the Grid podcast, Key denied any knowledge of being used as a potential bargaining tool. "I think I stayed out of that. I let them negotiate," he said. "It's the only time I've ever had gardening leave, and it was probably the most stressful 6 months I've ever had." Key, 50, clarified that statement by adding, "You're anticipating, you're thinking I'm missing stuff now because I'm not involved in the sport. You know what's happening." Last year, Marko himself admitted Red Bull had sought out Norris, before continuing with Alexander Albon until the end of 2020, when Sergio Perez joined. "We've had talks with him, but he's tied to McLaren for the long term," Marko told Sport24 Auto. Ahead of the current campaign, Norris ended any doubts on his future by signing a lucrative new deal at McLaren, tying him to the team until 2025. After doing so, he admitted to essentially snubbing opportunities to move on in the next 4 years. He said, "I'm sure I could have opportunities to go elsewhere in the future, but for the next 4 years, and a big part of my life, I want to stay here and enjoy the time with McLaren and the people that brought me into this sport."